Hey, what's up everybody? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. Somebody sent me a message the other day just asking as far as the transition to having employees, having them doing all the production and things. So I think I got a couple things that'll be valuable for you. A little bit of what makes my situation a little bit unique. Most times people are bringing on power washing because they want to just replace their the money or make more money than they're making right now. I mean, that's kind of really the end-all reason of it. I'd honestly kept it more from a backup perspective and a little bit of supplemental money. It's grown well beyond that. We basically did double in sales what I make a year at my current job. But I work 40 hours a week in a call center and have great benefits and everything, paid holidays, all that stuff, 3 weeks vacation. So I've continued to grow it to the point that last year was the first year that it's actually outdone what I make here. And schedule wise, I used to work, I'd have 1 week where I'd work 1 to 9, 4 nights a week, and then work all day Saturday. So I would do a job every morning, and then 2 on my day off. And I've brought in helpers over the years. I've had different friends, church members and stuff that have worked for me for the summer or for 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. And quite frankly, the reason why some of them didn't work out, one, just I didn't know enough to fully train them. 2, I didn't train them as well. The guy who I've got right now that's been with me a full year came in as an experienced painter, has his own painting company, had to break some bad habits that he had, but it's really, it's worked out well because for the first month and a half that he was working for me, we were out on strike from my main job. So that gave me that opportunity to really and truly give him the best training that anybody's had working for me. I've had other guys that, came in and said that they had experience working for other companies, yada, yada. Unfortunately, most times that's not as true as they want you to believe. So, if I was to do it again, I would have brought in help sooner. And I would have made sure they got trained more. I really, here's the job, here's the equipment, let me just show you how it works in my driveway, and then just send you out to a house. Nowadays, the equipment's a little bit more complicated, a lot more powerful, and certainly, with the stronger mixes and things, and just compared to what we were using with weak consumer grade soaps and stuff, there's a lot more stuff that can go wrong, but also certainly when it's professionally done, it's eliminated a lot of those issues. So as far as getting these people out there, if somebody's not picking up the bulk of what they need to do within 2 or 3 weeks worth of jobs, doing a job or 2 every day, I would say they're definitely not lead tech material. Depending on how fast you're trying to grow, what kind of niche, and exactly how busy you are too. That's going to determine a lot of it. Because the business doesn't have to support my income on top of it, means that having, because you can't go from me being the sole earner in the field, bring on a lead tech or a helper, and then setting him loose. You really can't have one person working and supporting another person. It's just not going to work. Right now, so I've got my lead tech. He went through a couple helpers last year. We got somebody, a good friend of his, that's been working out great. That at the end of the day, with this other guy, again, he's learning. He may become a lead tech. I'm not 100% certain yet. He certainly has got the dependability and the loyalty, and is getting there on the knowledge and everything. But yeah, giving your guys a decent amount of training initially, and then if they seem competent enough, get them a helper. You know, if you're busy enough and can support that, or if you've got, you know, something that you're working full time. I mean, most times I had guys out there for the last 6 or 7 years that I was working over at my corporate job, and they were out washing houses all day. You know, it was something where it's kind of sad now looking back at it. They'd do a 450 job, and that would be like all day back then. Nowadays, we'll do triple that a day, or more, just depending on what we've got lined up and everything. But again, back then, for me, really, it was about keeping the business going. And as long as I wasn't losing money in the situation, I really didn't care about, you know, big profit margins, or all that. It was really more about helping my friends out. So if this is your sole business, you know, get busy. You know, once you're getting about 30 hours a week consistently worth of work, bring somebody on. You're going to be amazed at how much, one, it motivates you to continue to book more jobs and go after more work and getting more jobs done in general. And then for me, you know, knowing that somebody else is dependent upon me to, you know, provide their income, and I want to keep them around. I mean, that was a problem that we had in June and July in previous years. We would slow down to the point that I didn't have enough work to keep them busy. And, you know, some of them just didn't need to work out anyways. But so I hope that helps. Again, get them trained. Don't send them out, you know, go build a house. Here's a hammer and nails and a blueprint. You know, you want them to get some experience, but I also think that some people are like, well, they got to get 6 months or whatever. Again, you can learn the bulk of what needs to be done for 90% of jobs and, you know, in a couple weeks, month at most. So anyways, have a great day, guys. If you got other questions, just let me know.